It may or may not be obvious, but these are the 1985 cut Jordan 1 in the black, red, or Bred colorway. We're going to do a quick unboxing, hands-on, and kind of a little smell test. But before we get into the video, if you can like, subscribe, and comment, any engagement at all really helps the video to get exposure, helps the channel to grow, and I will be eternally grateful for all the support you all continue to give. But without further ado, let's get into this unboxing. Now, starting with the packaging on the Jordan 1 85 cut is pretty standard boxing or standard packaging, what we see in today's Jordans, the OGs at least. And this is obviously very close to the original that we saw in 1985. Before I dive into the actual packaging though, and the shoes themselves, I want to give a big shout out and a thank you to Lapstone and Hammer. They've run extremely fair raffles, and I was able to get a pair of these via their raffles. So again, thank you so much to Lapstone and Hammer for always being fair to the community, always giving back to the community, and giving me the opportunity to get a shoe that was rumored to have been limited to 10,000 pairs between 23 stores. Don't know how true that is, but that's the rumor. But let's go ahead and dive into the shoe. So pop the top off. We have packaging paper, tissue paper, which is a little bit exaggerated. We're not used to seeing this much tissue paper in the OGs usually. It's tissue paper, but not as much as this. So it's a little bit over the top, and I think trying to signify just how special this shoe is. This is marking the 40th anniversary of the Jordan 1 in the Bred colorway. This 85 cut is extremely special because Jordan Brand spent a lot of time trying to make this as close to the OG as possible. So this is the silhouette, and this is again reminiscent of the 85 silhouette, quite obviously, because that's what they're intended to be. But this is very different than what you would see in the 2016 cut, which is a little bit more standard what you see in today's Jordans, which I have behind me. Even the leather quality, you have like tumbled leather and what looks to be Swarovski crystals, but that's really unfortunately the stuff that kind of develops over time on the leather of the shoe. So this is my 2016 cut. This is my 2025 85 cut. And you can see the differences, obviously. My preference obviously is going to be as close to the OG as possible, but obviously my 2016 pair got a lot of use. So putting these back, you can already see the leather quality is different. In terms of a smell test, I love to smell my shoes, obviously. And my Nigel Sylvester ones had this like luxury leather quality to them. They smelled very good, which is a weird thing to say, but that leather quality smelled like a high-end leather. And then if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But this one has like a chemical smell, whether it be the glue or polyurethane coating or whatever the case may be. But this has a very, very high chemical smell. It is what it is. I'm not really upset about it. I'm just happy that they did what they did with these, and I was able to actually get a pair. But this is the 85 cut. You can see the leather quality. You don't really see a lot of the wrinkling or anything like that in terms of the leather, but I know that Jordan Brand went to extreme lengths to make this as close to the original as possible. Just kind of admiring the look. This is a very, very good looking shoe. The colorway itself is just fantastic. I think in terms of colors, it's just perfect color blocking and things like that, my personal opinion. And then we get the other shoe out of the box. Again, the 85 cut. Even the toe box looks a little bit different, where it's a little bit more sloped rather than being a little bit more square. But overall, fantastic shoe, fantastic job that Nike did with the product. And as I would expect, the QC on the shoe is very, very good as well, which is, considering the limited production numbers, I would expect that. Pulling out the hang tag is what would become the Jumpman logo with the Wings logo next to him. And then you got the tech specs, and this is something you don't see too often, but you have the tech specs, you have the heel air sole unit, but also the breakdown of the shoe itself and all of its technology from that time period. I do love when they include the tech specs. I know that LeBrons generally do include them, and I just love to know what's inside the shoe. What tech am I playing with at that point? But overall, this is the Jordan 1 40th anniversary 85 cut Bred, or black and red. If there's anything you want to know about the shoe, anything I missed, please leave a comment. If you liked this video, like it. If you didn't like it, dislike it. But if you really, really liked it, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you all for watching, and you have a great day.